Hello guys, Chaoslands here, and today I would like to welcome you at my Demonology Warlock review slash comparison with Legion and BfA versions. So, let's get into it. Let's start with spells, talents and all that kind of stuff. So, basic of our rotation, or the idea behind the Demonology Warlock's rotation on Legion is to get soul shards, spend soul shards. You are getting soul shards by these three shit. First of all is Doom, and I'm gonna dismiss my sweet Redguard. Doom works like this. You put it on target, and you wait. You wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, until it finally decides to tick. So, that's first. Soul Shard Gainer. Then we have Shadow Bolt, which works like this. You press the button, it casts this, and it gives you Soul Shard. And then Demonic Empowerment, which is a generator of Soul Shards thanks to talents. And I'm gonna talk about that later on. Oh, then we have Soul Shard Spenders, which are mostly Hand of Gul'dan, which works like this. You press Hand of Gul'dan and you get some sweet imps, which to be honest deal a solid shit ton of damage. And I'm not entirely... I'm basic attacking. Yeah, but you could see the basics. Okay, then we have Call Dreadstalkers as another spender, which summons two Dreadstalkers, and because I am too lazy to wait, I'm gonna do this and summon Dreadstalkers. Boom, and you can see we have two nice fellas with two even nicer fellas on their backs. And then, like, of course, we have cooldowns, which are like the big summons, Doomguard and Infernal, which you summon a Doomguard on Infernal, and then, thanks to talents, also Grimoire of Service. And after that, like a cherry on top of a cake, is our artifact ability, Talkiel's Consumption, which works by the amount of demons you currently have, just like BfA's Fliloc's Deathbolt works. Like, it deals a damage based on damage of your dots. Then this deals damage based on the amount of demons you have, and basically on the amount of their health. But as their health is kinda set in stone, then basically you can alter it by the amount of demons. Okay, so we have like basic spells. Then, like, of course, if we are about to talk about the AoE, then you use Demon Rat, but like that thing is meh. And of course, Life Tap, which works like this. You press Life Tap, you are gaining mana. You need to... oh, here I have Soul Stone, or Healthstone. You need to press it quite a lot, as you will see, because combination of Shadow Bolt and Demonic Empowerment eats a shit ton of mana. Okay, now let's dive into the bloody talent. On the row 15 we have Shadow Inspiration, which is the go-to, Shadow Flame, which is complete bullshit, and Demonic Calling, which is sometimes most of the time used on AoE, because otherwise it's not that good compared to Shadow Inspiration and Power Trip over here, and there I will get in a second. On the row 30 we have Impending Doom, which is like a good on AoE, because with the synergy with Hand of Doom, but as well I will get there soon. Improved Deathstalkers, which basically makes Deathstalkers a cavalry. And Implosion, which is a pretty neat talent, but... and I of course forgot to take it, so let's wait a second until those fuckers get away. But it was basically in the way that it sucks them in and forces them to deal some damage. Row 45, don't make me start on that, because I'm fucking toxic. In the same way I can talk about row 75 right now, don't make me start on that, I'm fucking toxic. Row 60. Hand of Doom. Hand of Gul'dan applies Doom on all targets, as I've mentioned previously, with combination with Impending Doom. This is a pretty potent AoE combination. Like a really potent AoE combination. Then we have Soul Harvest, which is it looks good, but it's not good enough. Yeah, and Power Tree, which is a go-to because you have like another Soul Shard gainer, and you are making sure that your demons are 100% of the time empowered, because your filler, as you could see a second previously, looks like this. Bit, 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 bit. That's it. Row 75 covered. Row 90. Well, this is where things get interesting. Grimoire of Supremacy is actually a pretty potent thing, because let's take a look on how this little guy will work once he is empowered. Okay, close this thing. So you can see he hits quite hard, yeah? Like it's 400k DPS just by having him out. For comparison, when I throw Red Guard there, go in, he's like somewhere at the half of it. So Grimoire of Supremacy is pretty potent, but like it is the problem that it basically takes away 2 demons for Talki's consumption, because of course because Grimoire of Service makes like it gives you 1 more demon to summon, where Grimoire of Supremacy takes the benefit of Grimoire of Service and also takes 1 demon away you can summon. Like you are basically taking 2 demons away, so that means a really weaker Talki's consumption, and the Doomguard cannot like keep up with the damage lost from that. And Grimoire of Synergy is like a kinda RNG damage increase. It's not bad, but it's definitely not something worth picking, because like it's completely okay when you have it thanks to Soul of the Netherlord, which should be like somewhere here. Yep. As you can see, it grants you Grimoire of Synergy, but it's definitely not a talent to be picked. And row 100, well, Dark Glare is pretty funny talent when you are doing some strong AoE with Impending Doom and Hand of Doom, because then he hits like a fucking track. But on single target, it's not good. Now you may try to argue why he's not good on single target when I was talking about Grimoire of Service and Supremacy. Well, the thing is that he has pretty big cooldown, pretty small damage, and he costs 1 Soul Shard and takes the place of Soul Conduit, which gives you like a really solid amount of Soul Shards back. And yeah, with that amount of Soul Shards you get back from this talent, and with the amount of additional Hand of Gul'dans you can cast, you get far more damage than you can get from the Dark Glare. And then, of course, we have Demon Bolt, which seems good, but nah. Like, it can work in the fights like Anturan High Command, when you are crazy enough to play Demo there, but then like it's once more compared with Impending Doom and Hand of Doom. Like you make that big amount of Doom targets and small aims coming from the Doom targets, and then you just cast the Demon Bolt, and then it hits hard enough to compare with Soul Conduit, but on its own it's not that good. Now when we have covered the basics, of course this is how Cookie Cutter on single target looks like, let's get into it, into the rotation, to see how that kind of works and flows. So let's begin. course. And now the Stalkers, Empower, Hand of Gul'dan, cooldown demons. Okay, get up some soul shards. And as you can see, RNGesus is not as generous as he should be to me right now because I'm recording a video. Okay, get out this, and I know I can pull it. Come on! Boom. And as you can see, we are sitting at like 2.3 millions DPS, and that is fucking awesome when you think about it, because, well, it has a really strong DPS as it stands in Legion, but, well, take a look on my gear. Yeah? It's 965 equipped, and I have like 42% haste to make it work like this. And I spam fucking life tap a lot. And I'm slightly bit laggy and I don't know why. Yeah, and now, so you can see, we are preparing another Talkios consumption, because as I have the base legendary ring, it's better to actually wait for a second to get the Doomguard down and make it hit once more pretty hard. And as you can see, we have established our sustained DPS at 1.9, let's say, million. And that's pretty cool, and now I have fucked up because I was supposed to keep that Felguard from Grimoire for the next consumption. Yeah. Of course, this has one big problem, because you can make this damage as long as you are still. But once you have to move, yeah, like let's pretend that I have the time to cast that out, and then I will start moving and leg tapping. And okay, I am here, and I am slightly going down in the DPS, because like, okay. But then there is that moment when you have enough mana. You don't need to like tap for mana, and you are running a long distance, and then you are like, and now I am fucked. Where is my sweet DPS? Well, your DPS is basically fucked up. So that's pretty much it. And now I should also make a swift cut and talk about the AoE damage. And here we are at these sweet AoE imps. These little sweet AoE dummies. So, I've made a slight adjustment to my talents. As you can see, I have Dark Glare and I don't have it on bars, and I don't know why. And it looks kinda like this. Yeah, you start with that, send your Doomguard there, Hand of Gul'dan, make Doomguard spin, and then you go with that. You throw up this guy, who deals some damage. And of course, there is one thing that I kinda keep forgetting when I like do the AoE, and that's to empower my demons. Because like it's so nice to just do this little spamming that you simply forgot to empower them, and it can be felt really hard. But eventually, like Demonology's AoE DPS is also good, but it's squishy as fuck, and you can basically AoE only on still standing targets, because once the targets have to move, your imps will not move, and that's the problem. Your imps just stand still no matter where the targets are, and then you are like doing the DPS only with Felguard there, and that's kinda bad. Now let's move on to the BfA. Alright, and now let's take a look on BfA Demonology. a fucking wet dream of every warlock who ever lived. Because, ladies and gentlemen, take a look on this action bar and notice the things that are not there. Life tap and demonic empowerment and doom. Mwah. Oh man, that is sweet. So fucking sweet. And now let's take a look on the things that are there. Our baseline consists of few spells. Shadowbolt still does pretty much the same as it used to do, and I will stick to this dummy. Casts a Shadowbolt, which generates some sweet, and I'm gonna turn down the music, some sweet soul shards that you can later on spend. But we have now only one soul shard generator, which is fucking awesome. And we have some spenders. And I'm kidding, we don't have only one soul shard spender, we actually have two soul shard generators, not spenders. What the fuck am I kidding today? This day is just fucking insane. We have two soul shard generators. Of course, Shadowbolt, which does still pretty much the same as it did in Legion, and this little darling. It's called the Demon Bolt, but it even in earlier BfA builds and in earlier expansions, it used to be called Soulfire. And it works kinda like a Soulfire. It hits pretty hard, it deals Shadow Flame damage, and it generates two soul shards. But it's called Demon Bolt maybe because for the sake of the flavor of the spec. And then we have some sweet spenders, which in baseline are Hand of Gul'dan, which still does pretty much the same, but it spawns imps at your side. You can see this here. So now it is possible to have your sweet fucking demonic army that you have always wanted. And of course we have Cold Restalkers, which now have a new animation. They jump over these shadowy portals, they jump their target, do their dread bite, and then just bite this poor Doomguard into his heavily armored legs. And as RNG favors me now, Demon World, as you could see, has a fucking big cast time, but similar as how Soulfire used to work, we have a proc, now it's called Demonic Core, but before it used to be called Molten Core, which makes it instant. Yep, this is how Demon Bolt works. And then there are a few new buttons. Well, okay. There is still one same baseline from Legion, and that's this sweetheart, Drain Life, with a completely new animation, and it's fucking badass. Now look at it. Look at it! Look at it! And it's sweet. Okay. But to talk about that new baseline spell, that's Summon Demonic Tyrant, which obviously summons a Demonic Tyrant, which works kinda like the Demonic Empowerment in Legion used to work. It increases demons damage, but it's a cooldown, and it also increases duration of current demons. I am afraid that right now it doesn't show the tooltip properly, but let's watch how it... Nope, it does not. Here you can see that it doesn't show the tooltip properly, and not even these weak auras. By the way, disclaimer, these weak auras are not mine. A link to them will be in the description. But, like, I somehow also covered basics of rotation, and I wasn't even planning to do it yet. That's okay, here you can see how the rotation actually works. Yeah, you cast Shadowbolt. Sometimes when your screen goes this, you cast Doombolt, and when you are at 3 shards, that's change, Hand of Gul'dan costs now 3 soul shards and summons 3 imps. Well, when you are at 3 shards, you press Hand of Gul'dan, and sometimes you press Red Soul Curse. And that's how it works in basics. Now, let's take a look on talents. Apart from the don't make me talk about that rows, which by the way switch positions, everything is kinda new. Row 15, completely new. Talent Dreadlash empowers your Dreadstalkers. They now bite harder and AoE. Talent Demonic Strength increases our Felguard / Redguard if you have a glyph, and it makes him spin and hit harder. Now he charge and he spins, and as you can see, he spins for a fucking shit ton of damage. When I was reading through these talents, I was like, okay, so it's like 1 minute cooldown, something which could be used on burst AoE fights, and then I tried it and I just see like those 3k just on his hometown, what the fuck, popping up, and oh man, it's fucking insane. And then we have like a sweet Bile Scourge Bombers, and once more I fucked up and I have to wait until Demonic Strength goes out of cooldown. Alright, everything seems alright. So, Bile Scourge Bombers. That thing does something like this. It just rains from the sky and it's pretty heavily for it. But then it's like on a 30-second cooldown, so I guess that this is what the burst AoE spell will be, and Demonic Strength will be on probably the single target go-to, because oh come on, give me that cooldown. Because when you compare like the damage that Doomguard did, the damage of Dreadstalkers, yeah, okay, and now they are just like they're hitting around 1k, and you have like three of them casted during that 1 minute of the Demonic Strength being on cooldown. The Demonic Strength simply wins. Okay, now row 30. Demonic Calling. Shadowbolt and Demon Bolt have a 20% chance to make your next call Dreadstalkers cost 1 less soul shard and have no cast time. That is basically combination of a PvP talent, which by the way you can see here, your call Dreadstalkers is now instant cast, and the legendary Shoulders Recurrent Ritual, which just by the way I should probably take off and exchange it. I don't know, I will maybe take Cephos here, and here I will take just a normal, and I wonder if it will give me Soul Harvest even like here when I am in a different spec, or when I don't have that spell no longer. And no, I kinda wonder. Fuck it, I will take Norganons. Okay, where were we? Oh, Demonic Calling. Talked about, and I'll probably pick it up. Then we have Power Siphon, which makes you sacrifice imps and generates the thing that makes Demon Bolt instant. Pretty cool. And now that thing that in my opinion should not exist, and that's Doom. That thing outlives its lifetime long ago, in my opinion. And well, I know that Bliss knows that because it was made a talent. But I don't know if they intend the talent to be ever picked, if it is not just simply a filler, because on single target you will never use this. Like, you have something around 60 DPS from it if I count. Wait, not 60. No, yes, 60. Wait, 2004, 2050, 250 divided by 3. Yeah, or not 60 but 80 DPS. Okay, and you are going around 2.5k eventually, so it's not that much as the power siphon or demonic calling will grant you, because like with the demonic calling you spend some time with casting Deathstalkers and they cost one less soul shard, and you just go like pew. You are like boom 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 and pew boom 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 pew boom 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 bim boom boom boom. Yeah, the power siphon is like yeah, and with Doom it's like okay. So I put it there. I'm gonna smoke. Maybe even get a girlfriend and start a family before it ticks. And then it deals basically nothing. Like, this thing could be good if that second part of the tooltip saying if Doom kills the target, there is a 5% chance to summon a Doom Guard to fight for you for 25 seconds. If that means that the target has to be inflicted by the Doom when it dies, then I could see it being played on the fights like Mistress in Tomb of Sargeras or Antoran High Command in Antoras, because there is a lot of ads, and when you have, let's say, 100 ads during the fight, you will definitely spawn at least, because RNG is still a thing, at least 5 Doom Guards, or not at least, approximately 5 Doom Guards, because with my luck I haven't spawned even a 1. And then it comes to how hard the Doom Guards hit actually. But that's something we would have to test out, and I don't think about any place where we could test it out. Okay, row 45, fucking bullshit. Row 60. From the Shadows. Another thing that buffs Deathstalkers. And it buffs them in a way as the trait an artifact weapon does, basically. And that's the Jaws of Shadow trait, which made Deathstalkers, like that trait made Deathstalkers to make imps hit harder. Fuck, English is sometimes very weird language. And yeah, so that's what the From the Shadows does. And we have Soul Strike. That is an ability, or active ability, for our sweet friend here. So go there. There you go. Attack, you pathetic idiot! Finally! And once per 10 seconds, you can make him hit. And he hits and generates 1 soul shard. And yeah. And what actually makes me wonder is how strong this combination is gonna be. So, let's test it out. Get in count and hit. Okay, so he did a special blade storm, now he's doing a normal blade storm. And now he's hitting with that, and I guess that he did a pretty solid amount of damage. Yeah? Okay, now dismiss. My sweetheart. And then we have Summon Wild Fiend as another pick. And oh fuck, I forgot I have Norganons. And this dude is another summon you can make. And I've completely corrupted any kind of my measurement. Whatever. It's just one sweet demon who just gives some dots to the target, which is dealing nature damage. Holy fuck. Like, demonic druids confirmed. Well, whatever. And then just like some headbutt thing, which is probably some hit by his head or something. Okay. What the fuck? What does this guy have? Where the fuck did he get that? Or how the fuck did he manage to get it on Warlock? I have seen it on like melee classes. Because I think it's a pole arm or something like that. Oh, whatever. Okay, so we have Wild Fiend. I personally will stick to that. Because that soul strike is like once every 10 seconds you have to press another button, and like it's a bit spammy, and from the shadows in my opinion it's like it's just a passive effect that does nothing to like improve your fun. Row 75, get the fuck off. Row 90, Soul Conduit, still doing pretty much the same as it does in Legion. Inner Demons, that thing passively summons imps every 10 seconds. It should hit someone around now. Hey? Ah, nice, here you are. From time to time, it has a chance to spawn additional demon from the Twisting Nether, which means like those sweet Spell Eaters, Satyrs, Shivara, or even Malkezar. But then we have Grimoire Felguard, which is Grimoire of Service, just slightly nerfed, that he deals only 50% increased damage and not 100 as it does on Legion. And I will stick with that because it gives a cool layer of burst in my opinion. And then we have row 100, Sacrificed Souls. This thing makes Shadow Bolt and Demon Bolt work as Demon Bolt, Talon and Legion works, as it makes those two spells deal increased damage by the amount of demons that you have. And let's test it out. Oh, of course, summon my Redguard, because that thing makes you hit quite a lot. Okay, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. One count, another count, and I don't wanna do this, I wanna do this. Yeah, and just watch the DPS. It's pretty bursty, and most importantly, of course, I forgot to do this, which means I've missed another bursty thingy. It makes your spells hits like a fucking truck. And I fucking hate Norganon's Foresight. And now cast this big guy, and it just goes on. It makes it harder and harder and harder, and I don't want to cast a Doom Bolt, for fuck's sake. But like, you get that it hurts a lot, and it kind of makes you to feel like you are once more doing something in the fight, and not just constantly spamming demons. But I think that that's actually the case of Demonology, that it should spam demons when they have taken the metamorphosis away. Yep, still not over that. Okay, so let's consider Sacrificed Souls as a solved issue. Now, and you could see that we fell kinda into 2.7k, yeah, and that was also depending on the RNG of the critical strikes. because like 26% crit. Yeah. And we have Demonic Consumption, which makes Demonic Tyrant, that big guy, suck out the energy of imps to empower himself. It doesn't destroy the imps still cast, and I'm not entirely sure what does that mean if it is not bugged in one way or another. Because, from what I understand, when the imps lose their energy, they should disappear or stop casting or something like that. But they kinda go on. So, jump in. So let's play a game. And now? Yeah. Oh! He actually ate them. Okay. So that was my bad. I kinda... Or it was bugged before the server restarted where I was testing it. Because... They kinda stayed there. Like... then they were just sitting there without any energy, and I was like, what the fuck? Shouldn't he eat them or something like that? Or shouldn't they stop casting? Whatever, but the issue seems solved right now. Okay. Okay, dismiss and let those guys stop attacking. And now, the cherry on top, and without any sarcasm or anything, Nether Portal. Nether Portal is a pretty cool cooldown that opens a portal to Nether, obviously, and whenever you spend soul shards, you summon a demon from that portal. So, it also opens like some cool play options, and from what I've observed, Nether Portal doesn't kinda give a fuck if you spend 1 shard, 3 shards, or if it's a free proc or something like that. It simply spawns a demon whenever you cast a spender. So that's why I think that if you are going to play Nether Portal, you will have to have Felguard, Grimoire, and Wire Fiend, because it just gives another like a layer of for fuck's sake! I should really take that fucking shit out. But before we start with that crazy summoning, I wanna get some procs of the Molten Core up. And I also wanna be sure that my Dreadstalkers will be up. And I wanna start with like a full shards thing. And we do this, and this, and this, and cast this big guy. And it's gonna hit fucking hard. It is a problem that it's not that bursty as the Demonic Consumption or the Empower Tyrant. No. Fuck, I will open that. As Demonic Consumption or Sacrifice Souls. But it's a lot of fun to play with. And actually, it kinda deals the same amount of burst damage as it did before. Only were like delayed. You won't be able to compete with those crazy fire mages in your guild yelling at you that you are a fucking dighead for the first 10 seconds of the fight. But when their combustion ends, they are like, so let's wait about 2 minutes for it to be able to cast again. And you will be like, oh, see ya, fuckers. When you will just flow around them once you get all those demons out. and it's just fucking great, guys. Yeah, you just summon one demon after another, and they flow. And why the fuck? I'm gonna do one thing before I end this video. I'm gonna take this bullshit away, and I'm gonna... Oh boy. I don't know what should I... Oh, these have haste. It has haste, it is bis. Oh, nope. Not really. That would poison it for the scientific measures. This is pointless to have. I'll take Soul of the Netherlord, because that gives... It gives inner demons. Shouldn't it be giving like a soul conduit? Pah, whatsoever. That will have to be fixed later on. Okay, but now I will try to make my best to do the biggest demonic army possible. Oh, no. 3 seconds, okay. Oh! Damn it! I fucked up! And now I'm triggered. I'm fucking triggered! Come on, give me some procs. Come on, bitch. Yep. Okay. And Tyrant up, and let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Come on, Deathstalker's out. Phew, I'm fucking nervous. But as you can see, it hits hard and it's nice. Why is it nice? Because here are guns incoming. And I fucking cannot do that with... Oh! This, and this. Because as you can see, it kinda does a decent DPS, and I think that like all Demonology choices right now, as it is on PTR, stay pretty balanced. Like, it really depends on your personal preferences. And yeah. So if you wanna summon more demons, or if you wanna empower your existing demons, or if you want to have that bloody tyrant hitting his fucking track, it's all on you. And once more I've managed to cast the fucking demon bolt. I'm just a fucking retard. Yeah, and come on! Damn it! So close yet so far. And sometimes I think that... oh, I haven't managed to cast the... well, I'm gonna end this video now, because you could see what this thing, the Demonology Warlock on Battle for Azeroth, is capable of. It's hell of a fun. It hits pretty hard. It's not that clusterfuck of clunkiness as it is on Legion. And yeah. So with that, if you have liked this review/comparison, give it a like. If you have disliked this, give it a dislike. And whatever you think about Demonology Warlock, or whatever you dislike on this video, write down in the comment section down below. Then, if you want to support my channel or myself, feel free to share this video whenever you want. If you have hated this video so much that you want to ruin my life, then take the link to this video, to any of my other videos, or to my YouTube channel and put it on your Facebook, Twitter, Discord, or maybe your own YouTube channel with the wording something like, "Hey guys, come and let's hate this fucker!" Because, well, negative attention is also an attention. Yeah. Yeah. If you have liked this video so much that you would like to see what my other work is and be even notified about my future videos, then feel free to hit... What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Where did they came from? Eye of Gul'dan? What for the love of holy? Of course, inner demons. Man, it completely got me out of my mood. What the fuck? What are we not talking about? Yeah, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and next to it you will see that fucking small icon of a bell. Then feel free to click on it as well, because otherwise you won't be notified about my videos. Okay, and then... yeah, that's probably all. So, have a nice day, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you sometime in the future. Bye bye!